So apparently, according to the internet, this is how I live. I've lived in Africa my whole life, and I'm talking about the city life. Traffic, shopping malls, private schools, loud neighbors, the normal stuff. But every once in a while, we would visit the rural side. And let me tell you, the Africa people think they know is not the Africa that I experienced. Since Lukisa and Freddy have already covered much on this topic, I'll just yap about my own experience. For some reason, when some Western countries think of Africa, they imagine no buildings, no technology, everyone living in huts, wild animals casually crossing the street, and lions being kept as a pet. Which for that last one, I wish was true. But like, bro, what National Geographic episode are you even watching? Africa is 54 countries, alright? Different cultures, different cities, different lifestyles. It's not one big village. Now yes, rural Africa does look different from the city, but no one is living in a big bad wolf blowing straw hut. Like, come on. The first time I went as a city kid, I was obviously disappointed. There ain't any sensible buildings, no fast food spots, and definitely no internet or electricity. Though now a few are adapting to solar energy, which is pretty cool. But I'm not here to talk about that, cause I wanna share what shocked me. Even though it lacked some modern things, it had things the city life didn't. Like the sky. Bruh, what you mean the sky? The sky is everywhere, duh. Nah, in the city, the sky is just sky. In rural Africa, at night, bro, I saw stars I didn't even know existed. No light pollution, no noise, just silence and the sky full of diamonds. It didn't look real, it looked edited, and what makes it even better is the community. In the city, you can live next to someone for 5 years and not know their name. In rural areas though, everybody knows everybody. If you sneeze, 3 aunties will show up with remedies, bruh. It's just that crazy but caring. If you're new, you're fed immediately, bruh. All the traditional meals that they got straight into your tummy. City food is convenient, but village food, bro, that shit fresh. I'm talking vegetables that were in the ground that morning. Chicken that was not frozen for 6 months. Mangoes straight from the tree. You taste the difference instantly, cause all the foods are homegrown. None of that artificial shitty stuff. So you got all the nutrients you can get. That's why they're so healthy and fit compared to y'all that live in the city. No offense. The peace in the rural areas is none of that constant car noises, traffic stress, the fast city rush, you know? You wake up to birds and chickens making noise at 5 in the morning. No need of alarms here, so no excuse for you to not put those reps in. And for the first time in my life, I kinda liked it. Now, as a city kid, I thought I was advanced than them cause I had gadgets, internet, fashion, and so on. But the rural kids, they were stronger than me, more resourceful, and far more connected with nature. They could build things with their hands. The only place I can do any building is in Minecraft. No, they can climb trees effortlessly, navigate the land like a GPS. Meanwhile, I need Google Maps to find the nearest toilet. You wanna use me? Nah, my bad. I'm just stating the point. Anyways, that trip made me realize modern doesn't always mean better. It just means different. And the problem is that a lot of Western media only shows one side of Africa, which is usually the struggling side. And yes, struggles exist just like every continent, but that's not the full picture.
There are several states that have struggled with poverty for years. The poverty rate here is similar to that of African countries.
They don't show you the innovation, the creativity, the music, the fashion, the entrepreneurship. The city is growing rapidly. You don't see the joy. You don't even see how proud people are. You definitely don't see how diverse it is. Africa isn't one story, it's millions of stories, and I'm glad Aisha got to show you the real Africa. Visiting rural areas didn't make me embarrassed of my continent, it just made me proud because even with fewer resources, the people were rich in things that matter like connection, resilience, culture, identity, and that's something money can't buy. Now don't get me wrong, I still missed Wi-Fi, I still struggled with bucket showers, and yes, I definitely got chased by a goat once. Man! Yeah, but I took it as something for my character development and left with something bigger, perspective. If you've never been to Africa, don't let social media summarize it for you. And if you live in Africa, urban or rural, understand that both sides tell a story. The city shows growth, the rural shows roots, and you can't have a tree without both. So if you want, in the next video, I can even tell you the craziest culture shock moment I had as a city kid in the rural area. And let's just say that it involves a toilet at night and God that's haunted by spirits.